he really wanted to kind of create an environment that was really focused on his new mission statement, which was these movements, which would later then transition into what he assembled, which is the Alston method. So I really got to witness firsthand his journey in sort of evolving this and developing this, and develop what I like to joke with him, he's got Hawkeye, developing his Hawkeye in seeing people and seeing bodies. Rather than working with him, I wanted him now to fix my body. Initially coming back though, I was very socially phobic, and I think Antoine remembers vividly our first session together where I said, I can only handle a half an hour a week, that's it, that's all I'm coming for. If you make me do any more, I'm not coming. Now, if I could have him every day, I would. But he has given me the tools to be able to really understand my body on my own. What he has here is such a gift. He's gotten me to start to be able to understand how to walk again. And to say that to someone who was a gymnast and who was a modern dancer, it is incredibly humbling to be able to know that you have to go back to relearn how to walk and how to use and move your body. In that meantime, working with Antoine and working with the body has been the only thing that's really kept me sane and kept me alive. Every session, what he's able to find, and you can just give him what you're emotionally feeling, you can give him what you're physically feeling that day or that week, and he's able to really zoom in and find those areas and open up those pathways and release that oxidative stress, release that inflammation. And for me, it really was a separation of lower body, upper body. And so he's been able to really get me to understand now how to separate and now integrate and relearn those primal movements, relearn movement. So movement is now fun for me again, rather than painful, rather than stressful, rather than creating social anxiety. He's able to see just from me standing, by the way I walked in, by the way I took off my shoes, by the way I entered the mat, he's able to zoom in on just the area I need. And there's not one session where I've ever left his where I haven't felt a smile come on my face, which as someone suffering with mental illness, that is such a gift and such a blessing. I'm gonna tear up, actually. He really has just this ability and this gift, and I've got to watch it honed over the years, which is why I joke that it's Hawkeye. Because it first was an understanding, it then was developed through an empathy of people, it then became a Hawkeye, an ability to really zoom in and just find those areas that you need for that particular moment, for that particular day. He doesn't want you to have to come to him every day. He wants you to be able to take control of your body again and have your body feel in your control and make these connections yourself. So to now be able to refer back to things that he did early on in sessions and be like, oh, that's why he told me to press in that area. That's why he told me to adjust my leg in that way when I do that. And the connections coming together, your mouth just drops. It's amazing.